Hey man, this Wood, man. I'm gonna touch on this subject real fast, man. Hit the thumbs up, support the channel. Lennox Lewis versus Anthony Joshua. Lennox Lewis did nothing but try to help these heavyweights in these days. He's trying to pass on knowledge. I seen him passing on knowledge to Deontay Wilder. He's not like these other old bitter fighters. He's a confident man. He's very sure of himself. He's talk about all these guys. He's just a fair guy. You cannot get mad about him. They ask him a question and he answer it honestly. Only way you have a problem with it, if you don't want to hear the truth, is you just a weak-minded individual. That's what Anthony Joshua is. Everybody over in the UK, and the people that like to dick ride, to hate on American fighters, black American fighters, they're gonna take against what Lennox Lewis said. But just take a look at it from another perspective.
Joshua really went into the fight wrong. He didn't really look prepared, and that was the most of it. He wasn't prepared for what Ruiz had to offer. And it's really just doing your homework on this guy. And he's a banger, and he's got fast feet and fast hands. So there's a certain way you prepare for these guys.
Lennox, you tweeted that you wanted AJ to dump his coach, his trainer. Why?
Well, what I say is, you can't go to university with your third grade teacher. And it's great. I started out and I had a trainer, and he taught me the basics. And then he didn't really have anything else to teach me. He brought me to another trainer in Toronto, Adrian Teodorescu, which was a Romanian trainer. He taught me the European style of boxing. He said, I don't have anything more to teach you. I taught you the basics. Now you need to go on and learn more. And then I graduated 3 other coaches as a professional, and each one of these trainers taught me something, and I put them all together, which made me. So, he wants to stay with one coach. That coach is limited. Even as a boxer, he was limited. So, there's other trainers out there that know a lot more. That the old coaches. My coach, Emmanuel Stewart, the best coach out there, trainer. And he would dissect fighters, tell you exactly what you needed to do, how you would prepare for them, everything. So I think he was lacking that.
You know what, Lennox, it's interesting that you say that, because
Do this sound like a person that's trying to hurt a person? He's giving him, he actually, a person that's shitting on him would say, oh man, shit, I knew it, he a bum. Oh man, he fucked him up. Blah 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 blah. No, he ain't saying none of that shit. He's telling them what happened and what he need to do to correct it. How is that shitting on a motherfucker? Would you want him to give him a hand job? This is fucking boxing. This is boxing. Only the hungry. Boxing is only for animals. Only for hungry people. If you're not starving to death, or if you can't manipulate your mind into thinking that you starve, if you're not fighting for something, get the fuck out of boxing. He should be looking for other knowledge. He should be looking for other shit. I never was the one to always say stick with one coach. Stick with one coach. Even I think Gervonta Davis is limited if he stick with Calvin. I think he should go other places. But he can come in the ring with Calvin and make sure Calvin get that payday, stay loyal. But I think he should travel around and learn shit from different people. This boxing is a serious game. You gotta come in there in that ring knowing a whole lot of shit. And that's all Lennox Lewis tried to do, is help this guy, give this nigga advice, and then he don't want to hear it. He do not want to hear it. Only thing AJ want is a hand job. If you not giving AJ a hand job, he don't want to hear it. You gotta bow down and blow this guy. Excuse my French, but you gotta blow this nigga in order. That's what they do over the UK. They blow him, and he is never going to get the belts back. And Andy Weed's going to be very prepared for him the next fight. This fight is going to be totally different from the next fight. Andy Weed got Holyfield. I'm gonna do what Holyfield said about this guy: them fast ass hands and them fast feet. That's what I said on my first video on our other channel. I said I don't see how AJ going to get away from them fast ass hands. I broke the whole fucking thing down. He's a problem. Everybody know this guy was a problem before he even beat Anthony Joshua. He been a problem. If you want to get mad at anybody, get mad at Eddie Hearns for throwing your ass in there with him. Get mad at Eddie Hearns for throwing you in there with that monster. And you will never be able to get the belts back unless it's in court or somewhere. He cannot beat that guy. He's too fucking stiff and robotic, and he don't move around the ring properly. He don't control range. He don't have a chin. He gonna get hit. He don't have a chin. He don't know how to fight on the inside. Only thing, he don't know how to fight on the inside. These things that this guy can't teach him. Because he don't know how to fight on the inside of his goddamn self. You gotta know how to fight on the inside. How to control the person power hand. How to create space for yourself. How to get punches off. How to fight on. Look at Roberto Duran, Archie Moore, all the motherfuckers, Jersey Joe Walcott and them motherfuckers, man, they knew how to fight. Them motherfuckers knew how to fight. These motherfuckers, these trainers just teach them some shit on the mitts and go in the ring, hit the speed bag, and run around and run and do all these fancy ass exercises, but these guys do not know how to fight. A lot of these boxers do not know how to fight. I was taught by the old school trainers. My first trainer is dead and gone. If he was living a day, he'd be in his fucking hundreds. He was old. I knew how to fight on the inside. I knew how to move you around. He actually taught me how to wrestle. I knew how to wrestle. Because they used to wrestle a lot. He knew how to wrestle. I will hold you before you know it, hit you, control that hand, turn your ass around, hit you with the other hand. You throw a slip on it, hit you with combinations on the inside. I was taught all that shit by an old school trainer that knew how to fight. Lennox Lords, stop trying to teach this big dummy how to fight. Teaching them how to survive in this dirty game, the toughest game in the world. Lennox Lords wasting your time. Hit that thumbs up, support the channel, man.